Hello everyone, welcome to another stimulus check update for March 26. Drop a like on the video, I would really appreciate that. And I am running a $50 Amazon gift card giveaway. If you guys do want to enter, subscribe and leave a comment down below. The winner will be announced on Sunday, and let's go ahead and get into the update.
Now, one group that is yet to see any payments right now are Social Security, SSI, and VA beneficiaries. The House Ways and Means Committee has sent an angry letter to the IRS and Social Security Administration saying it's alarmed and demanding those agencies get those stimulus payments issued, especially after the IRS could offer no timeline for payments. So far, the agencies have yet to say when it'll be fixed, only saying it'll be fixed soon. But they aren't the only ones affected. Thousands of people are seeing fractured or partial payments. They've even formed this Facebook group to share their experiences and complaints. The IRS says some of those delays are due to married people whose past refunds were withheld over a spouse's past due debts. The agency says the missing portion of those people's stimulus payments will come eventually, but it asks patience because it's dealing with processing the backlog from the 2019 tax season as well as this year's tax returns.
So today finally we have some good news. The past couple of days it's been kind of slow and there really hasn't been too much news, but today we finally have a huge update and 30 million people may finally receive their stimulus check after Social Security Administration provides payment information to the IRS. So basically what happened was that the IRS didn't have enough information to send out the stimulus checks to people on Social Security, and it was basically all the fault of the Social Security Administration. They didn't send the files that were required. People in Congress called them out, then they finally sent over the files. So the article does go on to say the Social Security Administration has sent information to the IRS that will help clear the way for almost 30 million people to receive their stimulus check, lawmakers said on Thursday. The development comes after Democratic leaders on the House Ways and Means Committee gave the agency 24 hours to turn over the payment information so that the IRS could process the payments. In a statement, the lawmakers led by House Ways and Means Committee Chair Richard Neal blamed Social Security Commissioner Andrew Saul for the delays, which defied congressional intent and imposed needless anxiety and pain on taxpayers. In response, Saul released a statement on Thursday strongly denying those claims. Saul said the Social Security Administration was initially limited in how much it could do based on how its role is defined by the Social Security Act and the terms outlined in the American Rescue Plan. Once we were free to move forward, we aggressively worked with the Treasury and IRS to issue payments, Saul said. The SSA said it began working with the IRS on March 17 to get those files to them. As of 8:48 a.m. this morning, the necessary files were transferred to the IRS, thus allowing the payments to make their way to beneficiaries. The information delivered to the tax agency this morning was more than a week earlier than similar files were for the first economic impact payments, according to Saul. The updates from the Social Security Administration help ensure payments are delivered to the right bank accounts and addresses. The agency also deleted individuals who are now deceased. So it basically took the SSA to be called out for them to actually send over the files to the IRS. Very disappointing stuff. I can't believe this was the reason why. And the SSA Commissioner Andrew Saul did basically argue that the agency was required to wait to provide payment files for beneficiaries because it received no appropriations to fund its work on stimulus payments. So he was really just putting the blame on something else. It seems like he wasn't taking responsibility for them not sending the information over. In a statement, Saul put the blame on Congress for not including direct appropriations to the agency to carry out its duties in preparing stimulus payments for Social Security beneficiaries as part of the American Rescue Plan Act, and said that the agency kept congressional staffers apprised of their efforts. And this right here was his statement. and he did say SSA discussed with Treasury and IRS both before passage and after enactment of the ARP Act that the Social Security Act does not allow the agency to use our administrative appropriation to conduct work on any non-mission provision or program. Saul said, accordingly, we are not authorized to substantively engage Treasury or IRS prior to our passage. Instead, upon passage, we are required to pursue a reimbursement agreement with IRS because we received no direct appropriation through the ARP Act. In short, Social Security employees have literally worked day and night with IRS staff to ensure that electronic files of Social Security and SSI recipients are complete, accurate, and ready to be used to issue payments. So that right there was his statement. A lot of people are calling for him to actually be fired. A lot of my comments are also saying that. Let me know down below in the comment section your opinion. Now, there's still no official payment date for people on SSI and SSDI to receive their payments. This is really the only article that I have come across that does give me kind of like a date. It does say that recipients of SSI and SSDI may face at least a 10-day wait for their payment. And it does go on to say many Americans may still face a 10-day wait for stimulus checks after the IRS receives necessary electronic files from the Social Security Administration in an email. An SSA spokesperson told Mass Live that the agency expects the final electronic files of Social Security and Supplemental Security income recipients to be delivered to the IRS on Thursday. A Democratic aide told Mass Live that it may be at least 10 days before beneficiaries see their payments. Recipients over the last several days have clamored over social media for immediate assistance, with many noting that they had not faced such delays in previous stimulus rounds. So yes, they're saying that the checks are going to be here in about 10 days. Hopefully today they do give us more information and can actually give us an exact date when people on SSI and SSDI can expect their payment. I've gone through articles from The Sun and they do say no date confirmed. Neither the SSA nor the IRS has yet announced a date on which federal benefit recipients can expect to receive their money. The IRS said in a statement that it will release information as soon as it becomes available and advised waiting Americans to check its website, urging them not to call the agency. It added that the IRS is currently working with the SSA, the Railroad Retirement Board, and the Veterans Administration to obtain updated 2021 information to ensure that as many people as possible are sent fast automatic payments. I looked at articles from The Hill, also from Yahoo Finance, and I mean, every single article really doesn't give us an exact date. Again, hopefully they do announce more information today. And now before I end the video, I do want to talk about a fourth stimulus check that could be coming. This is a topic that is quite big right now, and a lot of people in Congress are pushing for another stimulus check to happen. So the article does say, as the latest federal direct payment hits most of your bank accounts, some Democratic lawmakers are already eyeing another stimulus check. A group of 10 Democratic senators released a letter earlier this month that asked President Joe Biden to include additional stimulus money in the next spending bill, according to the Washington Post. The letter mentions recurrent payments as part of the plan. Now, this article also talks about when people on SSI and SSDI will receive their payments, and it really doesn't give us a date. I really can't believe the reason why they haven't sent over the checks is because, from my understanding, they just kind of forgot to send the information. The SSA forgot to send the information over to the IRS because they were called out, then immediately they sent over the information. It didn't even take 24 hours, so it's not like they were working to send out the information. They already had all the info, but they just kind of forgot about it. Let me know down below your opinion on that. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this update. Drop a like if you have, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time.